Hey guys, this is God of Politics, and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, I'm doing my updated 2020 election prediction for the 2020 election. Obviously, I do have some insider information that due to unforeseen circumstances, Joe Biden has mysteriously disappeared and is going to be replaced on the ticket by Hillary Clinton. We also have Donald Trump, the incumbent president, running. Bernie Sanders has decided to launch a third party run for the Workers' Party. Andrew Cuomo isn't in the race, but we'll see what happens about that. Nick Romney is also running, and we also have Hunter Biden running to replace his dad. So first, we'll start off with the Northeast here. I think that Bernie is going to win all of Maine, and Nick Romney is actually going to win New Hampshire because he won it in 2012. Neither Trump or Clinton did very well here. That kind of happens. Bernie will win in a write-in vote also in Vermont, and then if you go to the rest of the Northeast here, obviously Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island are going to go for Donald Trump, as well as the state of New Jersey and Maryland and Delaware and Virginia. All those states are going to go to Donald Trump, but we will see that Andrew Cuomo will win on a write-in ballot from the state of New York, despite the fact that he said he's not running. He does have an 87% approval rating, so he is going to win the state of New York. And if we keep going down here, we see that Hillary Clinton is going to win all of the South and the Deep South here. She's going to win all of it. She'll also win Texas because of the insane trends that we're seeing in Texas. She'll especially win the Deep South because of Arkansas. Obviously, she was the first lady of Arkansas, so it's based that she'll win. She'll obviously win. Then Hunter Biden's going to win Kentucky and West Virginia because there's a lot of drug overdoses there, and I think Hunter Biden did that. So he's going to resonate with a lot of the voters in the Midwest Appalachia area here. So he'll win both Kentucky and West Virginia, but Hillary Clinton is going to win Pennsylvania. She didn't win it last time, but she'll win it this time. She'll also win Wisconsin because she's really popular in the state of Wisconsin. She almost won it by a large margin in 2016, and I think that she'll win it by a large margin in 2020. But Donald Trump is going to retain on to these states, but Andrew Cuomo is going to win the state of Illinois. Chicago is basically New York, but with higher crime. So he'll basically win it because he's resonating with a lot of their voters. And then we're going to go to Iowa here, and Minnesota is going to flip for the first time since 1984. Obviously, Donald Trump's done a lot of stuff here. A lot of voters hate Hillary Clinton. If we go up here to the Northeast, we have a lot of hunters and also a lot of drug overdoses, and they're going to see someone named Hunter on the ballot, and they'll think that it resonates with them, so they'll vote for Hunter Biden there. And then Wyoming is also going to go to Andrew Cuomo because Andrew Cuomo, basically, he's running a big city, which is basically a country already. So Wyoming people are going to forget where they am, and only the city's going to be able to vote, and they're going to vote for Andrew Cuomo. Also, New Mexico and Colorado are going to vote for Donald Trump. Obviously, they're trending heavily red. But Kansas is going to go to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is going to win the state of Kansas. Obviously, we have a lot of white people here, and Bernie Sanders is in fact white, despite the fact that all of these candidates are white. Bernie Sanders is going to win that state. Bernie Sanders will also win Utah because the Mormons actually don't like Christians anymore. They only like Jewish people now. Even though Bernie Sanders isn't really Jewish, he's still going to win the state of Utah. He'll also win Nevada because Latinos love Bernie. Bernie loves Latinos. Latinos love Bernie. What else could you want? He'll also win the seat of Oregon and Washington. Bernie getting up to a surprising 44 electoral votes. We now see the map is starting to fill in here, but also what we're going to see is Andrew Cuomo is going to win the state of Florida because, there's a lot of New York Jewish people that live in Florida, and despite the fact that Andrew Cuomo isn't Jewish, a lot of people still think he's Jewish for some reason, even though he's not Jewish. So a lot of Jewish people in Florida will forget that he's not Jewish, and they'll vote for him anyway, and also because they both hate all of these other candidates. But Arizona, the immense trends here is going to go to Hillary Clinton by a safe margin. Also, Bernie Sanders is going to win Hawaii by a safe margin. And then Alaska is going to go to Hillary Clinton. We've had some very close polls here. The Eskimos and the Inuits people, they all love the Democrats here. And then for our final state, Nick Romney is going to win the state of California. Gavin Newsom looks kind of like Nick Romney, and a lot of young voters might forget what the difference is, and they'll end up voting for Nick Romney. and then Mitt Romney will end up winning. And also DC safe margin, obviously, for Donald Trump. You know, the black people love Donald Trump at this point. But yeah, Mitt Romney is going to win the state of California. So our final electoral vote tally: Hillary Clinton at 179 electoral votes, Donald Trump at 140 electoral votes, Bernie Sanders at 48 electoral votes, Andrew Cuomo at 81 electoral votes, Mitt Romney at 59 electoral votes, and Hunter Biden at 31 electoral votes. So obviously nobody's received a majority of the electoral votes here. So that means that it goes to the House of Representatives, and I have insider information again that the House of Representatives is going to vote to that the delegations, a majority of the delegations by a vote of 26 to 24, 26 for Mitt Romney, 24 for Hunter Biden. He mysteriously made a return to the United States after coming back from China, but Mitt Romney received 26 of the delegations, but the Senate voted for the vice president, and they voted as Hunter Biden to be the vice president. So we now have Mitt Romney as our president and Hunter Biden as our vice president. This is a truly historic time for this country. Obviously, this map is very colorful. It shows you a lot of different things. But the moral of the story is that Mitt Romney is our president and Hunter Biden is our vice president. So now I would like everybody to check their calendars, and I would also like to thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys later.